Paris, I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
That wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
Yep. And now Elizabeth is talking to a voice in her head. A voice version of Booker. Lots of destroyed shit. This is glowing, so obviously something here.
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Oh my God. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet...
She has her painting.
What am I? Huh? I don't understand. I...
If we're going to end up at the same place, I don't see the harm in enjoying the ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist?
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived. You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
The test has warned me that if from a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. Hate it. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option as I see it is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
So yeah, talk about the ultimate way to depower yourself. get yourself killed in an alternate timeline and make a somehow duplicate of yourself. Yeah. The setup for this one is a little weird, but still fun to play. It's a really dark elevator. Nothing to pick up yet, I guess.
I think I'm gonna have to use this air grabber. It's gonna be messy. I don't know if...
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
And I'm like, you're not getting out of this deal out easy.
Basically, the gameplay for this one is a lot more about stealth and killing enemies without them knowing you're around, rather than just run and gun. See how the screen is all wibbly wobbly? That's from moving
You'll
crouch.
want to get the drop on him, and quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
Children, a clay.
So yeah, a lot more stealth gameplay in this,
To us to see they become.
which is actually kind of refreshing and nice.
Don't return.
But it can also, like all stealth gameplay, get annoying.
You can mold them for life. Henry, fetch that black label Lacus, the 12-year-old single malt. Let's discuss this.
Now, let's get his lockpick.
Let's take a look around first. Corner of shame. I'll not share my toys. This goes along with, this is basically the preschool of Andrew Ryan. Draw a parasite that you've met today. Basically, it's, keep stuff for yourself and don't really let people leech off of you, because everybody who leeches off of you and your success are parasites. And parasites should not be tolerated. Learn how to pick locks!
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
So basically, anything you do in here will open the door. It's just what level of
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler.
bullshit
But
required
there's
to
an
open
alarm.
the door.
That could come in handy, though.
So see that red one, if you pick it on there, will alarm open it. You didn't see it there, but you want to go for blue ones, because those will give you an extra little thing, which hopefully I'll pick up at one point. They're kind of hard to get because you don't go through too many lockpicks, but noisemakers are helpful for distracting enemies.
We all deserve a piece. If I earn a nickel, isn't it my right
2
to
plus
buy
2 equals
candy if
4.
I see fit?
5 minus
No,
4
says
equals
Peter,
1.
the parasite.
9
You must
plus
only
2
buy fruits and
equals...
vegetables. If I can
It's
afford
11.
to see the doctor,
There's no 11 block.
is it my concern that others cannot? No, says the damnable
whatever.
parasite. We must all crowd our way into the physician's office. Ryan the lion says, chew on that, you parasite.
Communism, empathy. Crossbow bolt things. And a crossbow.
You sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands.
And what does
It's up to
Ryan
you.
warn us? Those who cannot create will always steal from those who do.
And basically, this crossbow is the most useful thing in the entire
Do you know this
this entire DLC, along with another thing that we're gonna get later.
dictionary under L-I-E. All right, boys and girls.
Now,
What
she's
does
next.
Ryan the Lion tell us about the tragedy of the commons?
Yeah, good thing about this, you shoot them anywhere, they get knocked out. Very helpful. So pick up a hand cannon. You know how in the last DLC I complained about how little ammo there was? Ammo is almost non-existent in this one. Until I get to a vending machine. And even then you don't really get that much capacity for like regular guns. So yeah, mostly you want to focus on having the sleep darts to instantly knock out enemies instead of straight up kill them. Mostly because guns are also loud as hell. I think I need to go through that center one. The guy is talking, but he's not getting subtitles. That's bugging me. I generally hate subtitles, but I turn it on for recording so you know what people are saying. There's that guy. I think I have to jump down, even though I spent that entire bullshit getting up here.
What of it? I've been told this town was friendly to free enterprise. First, a law against bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law?
Where the fuck is that guy?
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
I can hear him talking all over the place. Where the fuck is he?
Criminal dealings? Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course. Fat cat. If that's what
There
they call
he
a
is.
fella who's prosperous, determined.
Fucking shut up, dude. We'll get an upgrade later that'll help us recover crossbow bolts, which is also helpful. Principal's office. Okay, I think everyone's gone. Official procedure for problem children, use of possession is advised. Ooh. Let's possess children. Get them forcefully turned to our way of thinking. A little bit of mind manipulation there, huh, Principal? So let's see. Oh, also, like these water spots, when you're sneaking around, those will make a ton of noise and get you. So the stealthing stuff is pretty it's in depth without being too out of the norm for Bioshock stuff. Just doing a quick check for anything else. I'm assuming the big door with the giant exit sign is probably my exit, so let's look around really quick for other bullshit. And that's where I just was. Okay, good. We are done checking around. Wow, that was fast.